In this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about the process for our first t-shirt challenge, Tardigrade on the Moon. And so what I've got open is the phase one t-shirt.psd, that's the thumbnail template. And I'm assuming that you've already generated some ideas with a mind map. So we're going to go ahead and talk about how you could use this template to sketch. I want to focus over here on the layer palette. This template has 3 layers: your art, the template locked layer, so don't unlock that because that needs to stay right where it is, and then a background layer. I'm going to talk about, first off, reviewing just the brush tool. If you're using the Wacom stylus, hit that little bottom button on the pen and you can toggle the size of the brush. You can also toggle which brush you're using. I've got just one of the default general brushes, but I like to use something like this for my thumbnail because it kind of reminds me of drawing with a pencil. Now I'm going to come back here and change this so that my stroke is black. A couple things too, we'll go into this a little bit later, but if you click on the folder, you can actually customize your brush even more by changing some of the dynamics here. So we'll close that back up. And if we're sketching on the thumbnail template, make this a little bit bigger so you can see it. There we go. So I want to point out a couple things. If you're sketching a thumbnail, you really don't need to think about this as something that looks perfect or needs to look perfect. However, sometimes it's helpful to bring into reference photos for things that you don't know how to draw. So I'm going to quickly delete what I did. And the way I do that when I'm drawing here is I use the Lasso tool. That's the hotkey L on your keyboard. And you can use the Lasso tool to grab whatever you just drew and then hit Command X, which is cut. So there's different ways to delete stuff. You can also use the eraser on the back of your stylus, but that's a quick way to kind of delete stuff and also maneuver things around, which I'll show you in just a bit. So to start out with, I've got this picture of a tardigrade, and you can see that I've already selected it. The way that I did that, and I'm just gonna deselect that with Command D, is I actually use the Lasso tool to select just the area around the tardigrade, so right around it. And then the other way you can do this, I'm going to deselect again, Command All. If you, or Select All, Command A is for Select All. So if you wanted to grab this whole photo and bring it in, you could do that too. The nice thing about the Lasso tool is that I can just grab what I need, and I'm going to do that here, and I'm going to do Command C, which edit copy, but I like the shortcut. And then going back to the template, I'm going to do Command V for paste. And there is my little tardigrade image. Now I need to move this guy, so I'm going to use the move and select tool here. And I'm just going to push it up here. Now you'll notice too, I made a mistake. I put it on my art layer, and that's actually not where it needs to go. So for this layer, I'm going to lock this now just to make sure that I don't put it there again. I'm going to go down to the background, and I'm actually going to paste it on the background. And the reason is I want to make sure that my drawing is completely separate from any image reference that I'm making or using, because I don't want my drawing to be attached to an image. I just want that line art. So again, my image reference is here, but I need to move this guy. So I'm going to put him up here, and I'm going to use my Edit Free Transform shortcut, which is Command T, and I'm going to basically be able to now not only move him, but rotate him if I want. And I can go to the corner, drag it out. So let's say, this tardigrade is going to be a feature of my t-shirt design. I'm also going to take the opacity down a little bit, and I'm going to lock that layer now just by hitting that little lock. What that does is it makes it impossible for me to select it accidentally, which happens a lot in Photoshop. So now I'm going to use my brush tool, and I can go in here and sketch this. Now let's talk about how you could move a design if you did, a quick sketch based around this tardigrade here. And let's say you had something that you were happy with and you wanted to move it into the next template, which is the rough draft template. Well, you could move using those move shortcuts, you can actually move stuff to another document as well. So if I had a drawing that I wanted to kind of start out with here, and I was going to move that, I could use my lasso tool again. And now I'm going to take this and I'm going to kind of build upon it in my t-shirt draft. So you guys are doing 3 rough drafts, and we're going to have you copy and paste your sketch. There's my sketch of the tardigrade. And let's say I want to work on this a little bit more. I can move that into place. And again, I just want to show you how you move an image reference in. So let's say I have this picture of a moon here. Again, you could also use a tool like the direct select to come in and grab the entire shape there and copy and paste, and then move that back. And what that's going to do again is that's going to give you an image reference. So I'd want to make sure that it was on a different layer than my sketch. I could use Command T to maybe move that in here. And now that I have that in the background, I could go back to my sketch layer and I could kind of sketch with my brush tool. Again, probably going to lock that layer first, but go back to my sketch. And then I could go in here and, whoops, cancel that. And I could start drawing some of these shapes here. I'd probably want more of like a shader brush to do that. And, you know, adding text to the illustration, because this is a t-shirt design, might be something good to do as well. In the next video, I'm going to show you how you could take a sketch and apply color to it.